Is Rex going to try and cook? This one's going to hurt the brain. Ugh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm still depressed. So, how cute. Anytime a head's grabbed, I'm like, is it going to be crushed? Oh. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyle, and I watch anime and all that good stuff. Today, we are watching episode 4 of season 3 of Invincible. Time is flying. I can't believe we're already halfway through the season, but they came out with the first 3 episodes in one go. So, and now I know for the future that the episodes come out on Wednesdays, or at least this season they come out on Wednesdays. So let's dive in. I guess a quick recap of where we left off is Oliver is flying off the hinges a little bit. He killed the Mauler twins. The second one he killed in cold blood, so we clearly have some moral dilemmas going on. I also wanted to take some time to comment on Mark and his stance on one thing in particular. Is he said to Oliver at one point, you know, it's going to take a lot of time for people to forgive Dad, and it's like, in my opinion, there is no forgiving Omni-Man for what he did. So I'm not sure. I really hope Mark didn't mean it like that. Like, they're going to have a relationship with their dad in the future. Clearly, he's going to come back into the picture. Him and Alan are going to break out of the prison at some point. And for all I know, we're going to have another meeting with Debbie and Nolan, because as of now, it's been well over a year and they haven't seen each other. So there's going to be so much that happens in this season. I am sure of it. I don't know. I just, like, you guys, some of you have seen in the comments some discussion about, you know, who was right in episode 2, I believe it was, like Cecil or Mark, or who was in the right going forward and stuff like that. I'm team Mark. I think that's pretty clear. I support Mark, even though Mark isn't perfect and everything like that. And I can understand Cecil's viewpoints and yada yada. We've talked in the comments ad nauseum about this, but I don't want Mark to let Omni-Man off the hook for the just unspeakable acts that he has committed. I think Omni-Man can try and do the right thing and try and help us out in the war against the Viltrumites and stuff like that, but he can't just come back and be free without paying for what he's done. So, and then we have Oliver, who is, I don't know what's going on in that kid's brain. He clearly thinks that killing people isn't a problem, and we're just going to have more and more problems. I feel like in this season, he's going to, like, all of a sudden be like a teenager, like Mark's age, and then his aging process will slow, or we still don't know how that's going to work out because he's half Thrax and half Viltrumite. Anyway, I'm sure we have so much to get into. I probably talked already too long for this intro, so let's just get into episode 4 of Invincible, and the title of it is You Were My Hero. Maybe Oliver and Mark are just going to fight in this episode. That would be fucking pretty wild. Anyway, here we go. All right, so much is going on that I left out in that recap.
You wanted to come, Rex.
Yeah,
Rex
but
and
I've
Ray.
forgotten how boring this is. Come on, let's go get a drink.
Is he just
We need groceries. No one's gonna cook for us anymore.
crunchies?
What did you guys do before, back on Teen Team?
Well,
Did
Eve still lived at home. Kate kept to herself. I stole Robot's credit card number, and I lived off delivery pizza, ramen noodles, and
Oh, boy.
black coffee. I almost got scurvy once.
Rex is a
I
problem.
wouldn't be quite so proud of that.
Yeah,
Rock and roll star, rock and roll lifestyle, you know.
Ray's got a
What
culture
about
him.
you?
My parents had me on an engineered diet since before I could eat solid food.
Eat some pizza.
Weird that a girl who could shrink had to watch her weight.
So you're actually gonna make us dinner tonight?
I'm gonna try.
Oh boy.
Is this a zucchini or a cucumber?
I didn't even get that far.
They are very out of touch.
So wait, you know how to cook?
No, but that's what the internet's for.
Come on.
Wow.
I bet Robot's
Resourceful.
credit card still works.
You don't have to eat it.
And you don't have to make it.
I want to make dinner, Rex. I want to buy groceries, prepare a meal, and then eat it.
She wants to be a little normal.
Help, or you can, I don't know, go do something else.
Come on, Rex. You're a changed man now. You gonna help out?
Rex.
Huh? Ah, Parmesan cheese. I like cheese. How about I'm in charge of that, okay?
You want to be in charge of cheese.
Yes.
Hell, I'll take butter too. Ooh, and milk. All the cow type stuff.
Dairy.
You mean dairy?
Ah, whatever you want to call it. I got it covered.
I saw the van. I was like, what's going on? They just wanted to shop. He looks awesome.
Someone just signed up for an ass kicking. Come on, Ray.
Fuck.
She just wanted to shop. Grocery shop. Oh, yeah, the robot thing. Whew.
Fascinating.
I'm glad you're impressed.
So it just blew up when you grabbed it?
Mark's suit looks
It was
cool.
spying on me at my house.
Oh, shit. So someone knows who you really are and where you live?
It's worse than that. They know about my family, too. Hey, Rudy, wouldn't this go faster with your undivided attention?
It's not
This
Paul,
is about
right?
analysis, not attention.
And it is not the only pressing issue on my plate.
Don't
Or
do
is
that.
it Angstrom?
It's creepy. Whoa. What happened to you two? Don't ask. By the way, we're ordering pizza for dinner.
Are we like too weird sometimes?
Is
Should
Rex
we
going to try
just
and cook?
Be more normal?
What are you talking about?
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, Mark. This is too damaged to ascertain who built it or who was controlling it.
There's a lot going
I
on.
believe that was by design.
You can't tell me anything about it.
It's of Earth origin, and it's extremely sophisticated. That's all.
You should be careful.
Hmm?
Sorry.
Whoever made this has significant resources at their disposal.
Significant
rich.
resources, huh?
Yeah.
Shit, I know that look. Tell me you're not about to do what I think you're about to do.
Who's he going to talk to? What is happening? Okay. Another thing? External devices. Like I said, better than inside of his head. Against his
What are
will.
you doing here, Mark? Other than costing taxpayers millions of dollars and
Shut
assaulting a
up.
government institution.
Shut up.
You know that's a felony, right? Might even be treason.
You know exactly why I'm here.
Do me a favor and pretend I don't.
You're spying on us again.
Whatever that thing is, it's not ours.
Don't lie to me, Cecil.
We can't trust him anyway.
If we wanted to spy on you, you'd never know it. Maybe think about that the next time you decide to punch your way into the Pentagon.
This is awkward.
Oh, don't let us keep you.
This is not over.
Oh boy.
Well, that was a terrifying way to start my morning. Jesus, look at this mess.
What do we do if Mark decides he doesn't believe us?
We hope to hell that doesn't happen. Besides, it's the truth.
Okay.
We are spying on the Graysons.
Yeah, but not with
Of
this
course you are.
Donald. And I'd really like to know who is.
I'll get the lab boys on it.
If you're spying on him and you know he's coming, can't you just meet him at the front door? Obviously, it's for the show, so
Ah, shit.
he's late for a date in Pat.
Sorry I'm late.
Hi, stranger. I thought you forgot about our second first date.
I
Wow.
was busy committing treason. I'll tell you about it later.
Oh god.
You know, I thought this would be weird. Not just a date, but like a date. But the weird thing is...
That it isn't weird?
Yes.
Oh.
Exactly.
They are adorable.
Oh, did I misread that?
No, you didn't. But please tell me that's not a glowing portal opening up next to our table.
You have no idea how much I wish I could say that.
Angstrom? These dudes.
It worked! We found him! I told you all that research would pay off.
Seriously? You guys again?
Invincible, you have to come with us right now.
What?
It's life and death. There's no time to explain.
Nice.
one.
You know these jokers?
They
Yeah.
stole the Declaration of Independence when I was busy saving Rex.
Oh, you remember us. That's great.
Eve's dress is cute.
Sure it is. I'm Dropkick, and that's Fight Master. Despite our
Dropkick.
awesome names, we're not looking for trouble. We need your help.
What? No.
Awesome
You guys should
names.
be in prison.
We had a good reason to steal the Declaration. Millions of lives were at stake.
Yeah,
And
where's
they still
that?
are. We're from the future.
You have 10 seconds to explain.
We need you to help us overthrow our king. We saw you before. We realized all the stories were true. You're the only one strong enough.
What are you even talking about?
What king?
Also, if it's a time machine, can't you come back later? Or earlier?
Yeah.
We only have enough power for this last trip. You have no idea how many people died to make it happen.
Look.
How can
I'm
we tell you're
sorry,
telling the truth?
but I'm not going to the future with you, if that's even where you're from. You're lucky we're on a date, or I'd be taking you both to prison.
Maybe you're not the hero we thought you were.
Guess not.
Really thought that line would work.
Was a good line.
Idiots.
Good line.
Are you sure about this?
No.
Yeah, I'm not ruining our date just because...
Mark!
This is bad.
Where the hell did you take me?
We
The
told
future.
you. The future.
Take me back. Now!
But you're already here. We'll prove we're the good guys. And if you help us, we'll give you back the Declaration of Independence.
You two
Great
gonna
deal.
really need me.
Man. What are we going to see? Just
You
destruction?
just have that on all the time?
Hey, you're already on thin ice, buddy. Where can I stash my clothes? Hey,
What?
was that me? Why'd I look so miserable?
With time travel, it's best not to ask those kind of
This
questions.
one's going to hurt the brain.
Whoa.
We're going to have to remember some stuff.
War. Centuries of it. Us versus him. We lost.
Is it Omni-Man? Or is it Oliver?
They think we're the king's spies. They can't break curfew.
In the middle of the day?
All day. Every day. You're allowed to go out to your work camp or attend a public execution. If it's a family member. But that's about it.
Wait, start at the beginning.
Who is it? Let's
Centuries
see.
ago, the planet was on the brink of collapse. Then one man was made ruler of Earth. And he ruled well. For a while. The legends say his brain worked better back then. Then something changed. We don't know what happened exactly. It was before our time.
An old Omni-Man?
Slowly, he went mad.
Man.
It began with new laws, mandatory work camps, prison for dissenters.
Dictatorship.
Then it got much worse. Senseless wars for no reason.
Robots.
Automatic factories churning out his royal guards. Entire nations punished and forced to survive without power or technology.
Stone Age.
When he
Great.
personally took 10 cities off the map for resisting, that's when the rebellion was born. We tried to stop him, but
Looks like a
he
Viltrumite.
was too strong. We even built a time machine. I built a time machine. So we could look for solutions in the past. There was a legend that ink from the Declaration of Independence could make a poison to kill him.
That
But
wasn't true.
That didn't work either. Then we saw you. and we realized you could be the one to save us.
How are these dudes still
So,
alive?
Your king is super strong, almost impossible to kill.
Who is it?
Ruled for hundreds of years?
Is it Mark?
Yes.
Is he a Viltrumite?
We don't know what that is.
Okay.
Okay. How can I help?
Oh, thank you. Our next step should be to make some noise.
Can we, like, talk about the plan before we do this?
Careful. That ought to get some attention.
Halt, citizens.
I'm nervous.
You are in violation of the King's curfew and subject to immediate imprisonment and/or execution.
This is...
These are normal robots, right? They're not like sentient or something?
No. They're the Royal Guard. There's millions of them. They enforce the King's madness on the people.
Millions. We don't know much.
Man, they're not tough, but there's millions. It's gonna take a while.
No. We don't need you to fight them. We actually want to be captured. It's the fastest way to see the King.
Oh, well, you should have said that.
Yeah. Let's
Also,
talk
what's
about...
the king's name?
You are
I
in
can't-
violation of the King's curfew and subject to immediate imprisonment and/or execution.
Who is it?
Yeah, we know.
Who is it? Who is it? I'm dying. Has to be a Viltrumite.
Invincible. We've been waiting for you.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is it gonna be like Mark's grandfather, Oliver?
Yeah. Until you know how.
I don't know
it was.
why. That's Debbie's
They
dad.
didn't use robots.
Never mind. I
King
can't
took
take...
our mother when we were 8. We never saw her again. We grew up in the work camps.
That's
Why
horrible.
we joined the rebellion. And why we risked everything to bring you here.
Stress levels at about an 8.5.
You will see the King now.
Maybe a 9. Maybe a 9.
What's gonna happen to them?
Execution.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No! Stop the King! We can take care of ourselves.
Okay.
Please. Just go!
Okay. You gotta trust them. They're probably gonna die. Fuck. It's gotta be Omni-Man, right? Remember the earlier Mark that just showed up in another portal? We're gonna see a lot of crazy shit. Okay, it's a 9.5. Anxiety, anticipation, excitement. 9.5. Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay, asshole. Whoever you are, it's over.
It's immortal.
Immortal?
Yeah.
Only one man alive knows me by that name. Is it really you?
What color? I'm
You're the king
colorblind.
of
Was that
Earth?
pink or gray?
Mark Grayson,
Is he gonna hug him?
finally came.
Oh my god.
Thank God. It's been so many years since you left with your family. I wasn't sure I'd recognize you.
I am not the same Mark you know. I'm from, I guess, the past.
You look thin, weak. Have you been sick again? I thought they found a cure for you.
This
Oh,
isn't
boy.
about me. What are you doing?
He
Are you
looks
hurting
weak.
people?
You left me no choice. It was the only way to bring you back. I didn't want to do it, but I had to force your hand.
What are you talking about?
I'm not a Viltrumite! You shouldn't have left me in charge! You're the Emperor! You should have known it was too much for me! Especially after so long!
I left you to rule?
Don't act like you don't remember! All of
He's-
this is your fault!
He's
I
before.
didn't want the responsibility. I was tired, ready to move on. I told you that, but you said I was the only one you trusted.
Immortal, I know you. Work camps, killing innocent people, wars, that's not who you are.
Yeah.
The man you remember is dead, but I didn't receive that privilege.
Is this about Kate? Did she die?
Kate? I don't know that name.
Oh no.
Is that the red-haired woman you...
No, not Eve. Kate. You just got engaged. In the past, I mean.
I've had hundreds of wives. I've outlived everyone I've ever loved.
Yeah.
Do you know what that does to a man? Century after century after century.
No.
I can't.
But
of course you don't. You were the lucky one, the gifted one. Your family could endure. You need to repay the debt
Redhead.
you owe me, whether you want to or not. That's why I set all this in motion.
What do you want me to do?
End
Kill him.
my torment.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Immortal, but I can't stay here, and
Oh,
I'm not cut out to run
boy.
the planet.
That's not what I meant.
He wants you to kill him, but you can't kill Immortal. Wow. We have quite the conundrum, guys. Okay. Nice
I
job.
believe they thought 2 guards would be enough for us.
There's probably a lot more.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
Kill me.
What?
I'm a mere husk of who I was. Be merciful. End my suffering and the suffering of this planet.
No, just quit.
A king cannot quit. He must fall forever. Kill me, and the power will return to the people. It's the only way for humanity to
It's
rise
the
again.
only way. Shut up.
This is
Leave.
what I want, Mark.
Fly into the sun.
Maybe the me that you know would kill you, but I don't do that.
You left me here. You made me into this monster.
Gaslight.
How many more must die because of your mistakes?
I do feel bad for him, but it was all because of what he did.
Me, whether you want to or not, or you and so many more will die.
Just throw yourself into the sun or something.
Suicide is a coward's escape.
That's what I said. It's cowardice. Come on.
Stop! We don't have to do this. Let me help you.
I've fallen for your lies before. They're always the same, full of false hope. For some things can only end in death. We were friends once. Do this for me.
I can't.
He's gonna kill one of them.
Shut up!
I'll prove to you who I've become.
Oh, no. Here we go. Y'all gotta get out of there. Yep. One of them's gonna die, or both.
Doing this. There's only one way to stop me. One way to end this forever.
You can't die.
One way to save them and everyone else.
You guys need to leave now.
What kind of man lets others die because he won't act? This is the only way! Please!
Enough!
So much to take in right now.
I didn't know it was gonna be like that, but thank you. That must have been hard.
Don't thank me. Please don't thank me for that.
It's what he wanted.
So? That's not a reason to kill someone.
It's not.
He hurt a lot of people.
He did.
Yeah, I know. But he saved a lot of people too.
That doesn't.
That's not enough.
He's dead, okay? Just shut up. You gotta keep all his parts separated, or he'll just come back.
What do we do about this?
The king is dead. His reign is over. Authority is now transferred to the people.
Well, at least he did that before he died. Look, I know you're not happy, but you saved our world. Thank you.
Just take me home.
It's going to take some time to think about some things here.
It's been a long time coming. There's just one more thing you need to do.
What? Where can I stash my clothes? Hey.
I see.
Got him? Okay. Hold on.
How did you... Oh, it really was time travel. Did they actually need your help?
Yeah. I just... Eve, am I a good person?
Of course you are. What happened there?
I saw the Immortal. It was awful. He'd lived too long. He killed people, enslaved the entire planet. And I had to stop him. Forever.
Oh my God.
He wanted to die. And it was all my fault. I left him in charge of the world. I messed everything up, Eve.
Do you remember how we said the future version of me wasn't me?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the future version of you isn't you either. Whatever that was, it wasn't our future. Not anymore, at least.
I still killed him.
Yeah. But it sounds like he was ready to go. I know that doesn't solve this, but we will get through it. Together. And if you ever turn into a giant world-conquering dick, I will kick your ass until you're back in line, okay?
Okay.
If you promise to do the same for me.
You'd never do something like... Deal.
We should get out of here.
Ugh, I ruined another first date.
No, I said we should get out of here. I didn't say the date was over. Is that what I think it is?
Yeah. We'll need to stop in New York.
I think you mean Washington, D.C.
I'm still depressed. So they just left it in the door. Going to fucking... Oh God, the temple with the mummy. How cute. They can fly around. Dude, get... That's an artifact. The Aurora. This is cool. This is cool. I remember that hug. I thought it was a little much at the time. Where are we at now?
What?
This is dumb and way too soon, but I love you.
Oh.
I don't know if it's dumb or not, but I love you too.
Wow, that episode flew by. Oh.
And so, dear audience, we once again turn our attention
Okay.
elsewhere to give young Mark Grayson and Samantha Eve Wilkins the privacy they deserve.
All right, here we go. We're going to the prison.
This very moment, light years away,
Wow.
Alan the alien sits in a Viltrumite prison cell.
Is Alan going to break out?
These
without me?
shackles cannot hold him. These walls cannot hold him.
Nope.
This prison cannot hold him.
Well,
For Alan the alien has grown very strong indeed. But
How
still
strong?
he waits.
how strong?
Because Alan the alien has a plan.
Goodbye, my friend.
Finally.
Alan the alien, locked down, but not out. But first, a brief recap for those of you with short attention spans.
No, we recall.
Forced into a battle against Anissa, a Viltrumite with a fearsome reputation. Alan
Yeah.
let himself be taken prisoner in hopes of discovering if Nolan Grayson
Made her bleed with
aka
one punch.
Omni-Man, aka Mark's dad, aka possible Viltrumite ally number 3, was still alive.
So what's the plan? What is the plan?
Alan's plan worked. Nolan was alive.
Yeah, get him
He was
out.
also sentenced
but
to death once
what
fully
then?
healed. Still, Alan persisted. It wasn't too late for Nolan to fix his mistakes, or at least
No.
help others in their
Yeah,
struggle against
the
the
second
Empire.
part. Just
But
help.
Nolan's answer was always the same.
No.
But then, just as Alan was about to give up, Nolan said something that gave him an inkling all hope was not yet lost.
I miss my wife.
I think I miss my wife.
Alan's discussions with Nolan were interrupted
Laser to the
periodically by his
chest.
captor's attempts to execute him.
Ooh. Okay. They really tried. Dude, he is so strong.
After that, his executions were put on hold.
These guys are really bad at their jobs.
You need to leave.
We have been over this 1,000,000 times. I'm not going without you.
This is different now. Soon my executioners will arrive. They aren't like these others. They're Viltrumites. They will kill you.
They'll kill you too. So here's an idea. Let's break out of here before that happens.
No.
Right?
Come on, man. With you on our side, we can win this war.
I'm not on your side. I'm not on anyone's side.
Uh-huh.
I disgraced my people. I betrayed my family.
Oh my God, this
I
again.
abandoned
cannot take
my
this
sons.
anymore. Why did they not use a
I
bigger
committed
laser?
crimes against everyone and everything I hold dear.
So make it right.
Alan.
Forget your people, unbetray your family, and help me, Mark, and whatever that other kid's name is, stop the Empire.
No.
Oh, come on! Then I guess we will both just die together.
I guess we will.
They had reached An impasse.
A stalemate.
And Alan and Nolan waited for their death to arrive from the darkness of space.
And then what? What do we got? What's the wild card here? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, there was no other Viltrumites on the station, the prison. I thought they were there the whole time. Here they are.
I thought you'd forgotten about me.
Mustache 1 and Mustache 2.
It's a shame we can't say the same for you. Are you prepared?
Sure.
Goodbye, my friend.
And with that, dear audience, we
'Cause he said
rejoin
my
Alan
friend.
the alien as he risks everything to save a former enemy and brand new friend who doesn't wish to be saved.
It's not your time to die yet, pal.
You abandon your mission to subjugate Earth.
Let's see this
That is
fight.
only one of your many crimes. Desertion. Unapproved breeding with an inferior species. Murder. Treason.
Murder? Oh, yeah, he murdered some Viltrumites.
Do you have anything to say in your defense?
Let the ritual continue.
May you die with more dignity than you lived.
They're just gonna beat the shit out of him.
Oh, hey guys.
Where's the execution
No hard
happening?
feelings, right?
Ooh, that hurts. That's not good.
Why should I have all the fun?
Oh, good idea. This dog creature thing. Look at it. It's a good looking bunch there. Oh, these guys are strong. Ooh. Oh no, the dog guy. Come on.
Yes, that's right. Get it out. We can do this. Go, go. I believe in you. Go.
They're all gonna die. Yeah, Alan, you're a lot stronger.
Oh, now we're talking. Hi, hello. It's Alan. I don't know who's in there, but there is a party going on outside. Do you want to bring the punch?
Is it the cat? It's the cat. Yeah, it's this guy. Whatever his name is, I forget. Battle Beast?
To dare free Battle Beast.
There he is.
That would be me.
Can't believe he was captured.
Sir Beast.
This party you speak of, will there be opponents worthy of my strength?
Man.
Yes. I mean,
And we've seen another version of him on the council.
Viltrumites?
Oh man, yes. We definitely got them.
Yeah.
How many?
This is getting very specific. There's like 3, but one's a pal, so hands off him. But the other 2, they're fair game.
Fair game. This term pleases me.
Hold on,
Oh.
Nolan, we're coming.
What? No. Leave me be, alien.
We all know the stories of the great Nolan. The wars, the triumphs, the civilizations you conquered.
Here we go.
What sickness could have changed you so?
Maybe it was in him all along. We should investigate his lineage in case the rot goes deeper.
Yes, check it out.
Is Battle Beast just gonna cut these dudes down like instantly?
Was your betrayal worth death?
Answer me!
Yes. and I'm sad you'll never understand.
Oh god, it's all gonna come to a head here. Heads are flying. It's gonna come, yeah.
Come on, he's this way. You promised me Viltrumites.
Keep going. Hey.
These creatures offer me no challenge whatsoever. Yes, I know, almost there.
Damn, Alan.
I could have sworn this was the execution room. Deceiver, you have no honor. You promised me a glorious battle, yet the only worthy opponent I see here is you.
Whoa,
That sucks.
Hey, hello? Let's just, how about we just calm down? Okay, so it is now obvious to me that was a dumb thing to say, and you don't really do calm.
Come on, Alan.
So,
Figure it out.
Hey, Nolan! Any idea where you are? Nolan!
Underneath? Underneath.
Wait!
Choose your last
Uh-oh. Here comes the chop. The head chop. Hi.
Sorry we're late. Oh man, you look terrible.
Yeah.
Did you guys do this? That's not very nice.
Not nice.
Told you to go. You should have listened to him.
Viltrumites. At long last, my thirst for battle can be satiated.
Is he gonna get
Forgive
killed?
him, he's a fan. He's been really wanting to meet you guys.
He's gonna.
Long have I waited for such a worthy challenge. I will savor this. And if this conflict brings about the end of my life, I will savor it all the more.
Oh, okay. Oh, blood.
I'll kill you for that.
Okay.
Is that a promise?
Hold on, we'll get you free in a sec.
I said go.
I hear you, but I'm gonna do this anyway.
Ooh.
So you're the special Unopin.
I mean, I don't like to brag.
Are we gonna have a problem? Alan. Yeah, they're kind of tough. Alan. 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 Can we get up?
You're not so special.
Stop! No!
Alan. Thought we were stronger.
Oh, sorry I ruined your execution, Nolan. Looks like I'm going first.
Get away from him!
Okay.
Good to see you, man. Did you get a haircut? You trim your mustache? Did you style your mustache? Get up! You disgrace yourself again!
Yeah, Nolan's gonna dispatch him pretty easy, probably. Well, it doesn't look like it. Never mind. 2v1 though. 2v1.
I knew you had it in you.
Did he?
Shit, I hate these guys.
Was he seriously hurt, Alan? Maybe he wasn't. Dude. That's really fucking crazy. Anytime a head's grabbed, I'm like, is it gonna be crushed?
You think battle beasts can survive in space? Probably, right? What?
Probably not. Oh boy. We're going out in space. He can't. They're gonna die together. Battle Beast and that Viltrumite. Yeah, 2v1, he's screwed. Oh. Damn. Damn. Damn.
I want to high five you or something because we won, but that was super gross, so it kind of feels inappropriate. You see that other Viltrumite or our furry friend anywhere?
Not since you took the fight outside.
Maybe he bailed, but then
No.
that Viltrumite. Must be around here somewhere.
For someone who almost died, you recovered very quickly.
He wasn't.
I did, all thanks to you, buddy. Getting in there, saving my life.
He wasn't in trouble.
Way to go, man. Okay, maybe I let him work me over a little more than I had to.
He could have killed you.
No.
Oh, I know, but you needed the motivation.
Okay.
Look, I still wish you would join our cause, but if you don't want to betray your people, even though they are psychopathic murderers, I get it. I just didn't want to watch you die.
Why?
We did time together in the big house. That makes us friends now.
Stop.
No Viltrumite would do such a thing for another.
I mean, you would. For Debbie and Mark and that purple kid you told me about. And for me, apparently, just now. Because you did. Anyway, we all need to skedaddle before Planet Punch sends reinforcements. Maybe we can hotwire that fine-looking hunk of metal over there.
Alan is awesome.
No one's coming.
What?
We don't need to worry. No reinforcements are coming.
Why?
There was definitely time for the prison to make a distress call back to Viltrum HQ.
They'll know what happened, but they won't come. They can't.
Okay, I'm going to need a little more to go on than an incomplete thought and a mysterious look.
Yeah.
There are fewer than 50 pure-blooded Viltrumites left in the universe.
I see.
This is the Empire's most closely guarded secret. It's also why we can beat them.
The purebloods.
With
That's
their
why.
story now told, and Nolan and Alan finally free and ready to join the war against Viltrum, we turn our attention back to the Grayson household, where Mark and Eve are happily enjoying each other's company.
Wow. Oh, Lord.
Mark? Are you home? Mark?
Hey, Mom. What's up?
I thought I heard something. Why
But-
is your door locked?
Privacy?
I'm not dressed.
Okay, well, have a good night.
Good night.
Is she gone?
What was that?
Nothing, Mom.
Nothing.
Oh my god.
We gotta get our own place.
Oh, do they now? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, first of all, that whole, like, second half credits thing was so long. I was so worried the episode flew by. But then we got a lot more in the second half. Whatever you want to call it. Anyway, what just happened? Okay, let's center up here. Let's center up. Oh my god, my neck is killing me. Okay, so, man, I do love this show. I love how the situations just, like, escalate. We had Mark and Eve go on their second first date, and the time travelers drop kick and something fight. I forget the other guy's name, but they're cool. They came, we're like, hey, yeah, sorry, we thought the ink of the Declaration of Independence was going to going to hurt the king, and the king was immortal, which Totally makes sense. You know, future Mark left the control of Earth into Immortal's hands. Now, I wonder if future Mark in that timeline was evil. Like, did he take over the world as, you know, Viltrumite, ruler of the Viltrumite Empire, and kill a bunch of humans before he ruled and then gave it to Immortal? Or did he, quote unquote, like Immortal said, did he leave with his family and then just say, hey, Immortal, like, take over because, you know, you can live forever? Yeah, I don't know, I guess, all the details of that, but Immortal went nuts, and to try and get Mark back, did it in the worst way possible by basically enslaving the human race. So, yeah, not good. Mark was put in a bad spot, right? So, first of all, he's just trying to have a second first date. He's just trying to have a date with Eve and gets thrust into this situation against his will, gets thrown into the portal, and Dropkick and the fighter dude are like, hey, we need your help. So finally gets to Immortal, which great reveal, by the way. I liked how he was like a silhouette earlier, and then it was clear that it was the Immortal. He also didn't even remember Kate, which that's devastating. However, totally understandable. Hundreds of years, it just makes sense. You know, it sucks, but it makes sense. So Mark, and then Immortal wanted to die, and Invincible's probably the only one who could do it, or who's left that could do it. Like, part of the fun of understanding that there are reactions out there to content like this is, like, I would love to see other people's reactions to this. And I also am curious about you guys. Did you say the same thing that I did? Which apparently the writers had the foresight, because then Mark said the same thing, and that was, Immortal, why don't you just throw yourself in the sun? And it's like, well, that wouldn't be an exciting show. You know, like, when you're reading a comic, any of the Marvel comics, or watching some of the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you always think to yourself, well, why don't they do this? Or why doesn't Spider-Man or Captain America or Thor do X, Y, or Z? It just doesn't always happen that way. Immortal could have threw himself in the sun, ended his life, and not enslaved the human race, but that's just not how the story goes. But then Mark said it too. He's like, just throw yourself into the sun. And he's like, I'm not a coward. I can't do that. It's like, okay. So Mark killed him, which, man, I don't know what I would have done in that situation. He's getting his ass beat. I mean, I guess he really was never in any danger, right? Immortal can't kill him, I don't think, at least. Can't kill Mark. So that's a tough one, man. Mark is being just thrust into these crazy situations. He didn't even want to be there. The time travelers fucking threw him through a portal into this universe where everybody is a fucking slave and the whole world is in disarray. So it's like, what is Mark to do there? You know what I mean? And yeah, so I was like still grappling with that, and then like all of a sudden he was back. Eve was like, you know, that's not our future. Like, this, we have to live in the present. We can only control what we can control here, and, you know, I'm going to be here for you. So while all this was happening, and then that amazingly cute scene of them flying around the world and just realizing that they love each other, which is quick. It's quick. Obviously, they've had feelings for each other for a while, but it's definitely quick. But I can understand in the moment them saying that. They're also still kids. They're not, well, young adults. They're 19, right? So 18, 19. So you tend to say stuff, you know, pretty quickly. But something I wanted to talk about, and please, no spoilers, which you guys have been fantastic about. Something I wanted to talk about that was like hitting me in that moment was, while I was watching the montage of them flying around the world and stuff like that, was that Mark is going to outlive her. You know, Mark is half Viltrumite. He's not full Viltrumite, so maybe he's not going to live hundreds of years, but he's going to probably outlive her, unless we find out that Mark's aging process is more like a human. And that kind of shattered me. It broke my heart, like watching him like when they were smiling and stuff and joking, like when they were in the bed and like Debbie was knocking on the door and stuff, incredible, cute moments and stuff like that. But I couldn't help but think, like in the back of my head, like he's definitely gonna watch her die and then maybe live for hundreds of years. So I don't know. That's really sad to think about, and it's kind of exactly how Immortal, you know, became crazy and stuff like that. So it's like when you live for that long and you see so many of the people that you love die right before your eyes, you know, it's like the saying, like, parents shouldn't have to bury their children. It should be the other way around. And, you know, the order of things gets messed up. And I don't know how Mark's going to live. Like, I don't know the effect of the Viltrumite DNA on that being 50% Viltrumite. So I shouldn't be bummed. I shouldn't be bummed out, but that's something that's on my mind right now. So let me know your thoughts on that. Then we have Omni-Man, which you guys know how I feel about him. I hate Omni-Man. The best thing he can do, though, is help everybody else. There's no question about it. But it's about the aftermath, you know. If you haven't seen Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, there's kind of a little bit of a similar thing in that show. If you haven't seen it, click away. I'll give you a countdown of 5 seconds before I reveal a big spoiler with that show. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoiler is that in the aftermath of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, the people in the military who took part in a genocide of the Ishvalan people are the good guys overall. They overthrow the government that started the genocide and the genocide of many other people as well. But they were part of the genocide and not happy about it, but they took part in it. And then it's like afterwards they get to rebuild the nation and stuff. And then it's like, do they not go to jail like for murdering people? They were following orders. So is that different? Like if you're just following orders at the, you know, people saying you should do things, but then it's like there are other people who in that show, like Armstrong, although he did help other people die and stuff, he then defected and said, I'm not going to do this anymore. Or it's like, what about, I'm sure there's soldiers who get there and then they say, I'm not going to do it. And then they bounce without killing anybody, and they, you know, face the consequences of, you know, treason or whatever and stuff like that. So it gets real murky with somebody like Omni-Man, who did so many bad things, killed so many people, so many humans, and wanted to kill so many more humans, and has killed, you know, other races and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, he can do the right thing now. He can help Mark. He can help Debbie, Oliver, the human race, all that stuff, you know. But it's not going to undo what he's already done. So what do we do about that? That is, I guess, the $1 million question. For me, it's he goes into prison and, you know, whatever, if it's for hundreds or thousands of years, I don't care. He loses his freedom and goes to jail forever. So, yeah. So let me know your thoughts on that. Are you for Omni-Man helping at all? I mean, I guess I am. I feel like he should. We're in this fucking situation. We're in a lot of the situations because of him. So if he has the power to help us, he should. However, it doesn't seem like there's a possibility of him, you know, double switch and go back to the Viltrumite side and then try and, you know, kill Mark again and stuff like that. It is a like quote unquote like literal, I guess, possibility, but it doesn't seem like that the story would go that way. So there's just so much. There is so much with this show. Also, we didn't find out who had the robot at the ball spying on Mark. We didn't find out about that. So we're going to have to see who that was. It wasn't Cecil, apparently. We also found out Cecil's still spying on Mark because I guess he has to. Like, Screw Cecil, okay? I get it. He's trying to protect the world, but he could have met Mark at the front door, you know, and they could have talked, like. But that's just not how the show is written. Mark's gonna bust through and blah blah blah. But if Cecil's spying on him this whole time, he could detect Mark's coming. Remember, they can detect Alan coming into the Earth's atmosphere or getting close to Earth, but they can't tell that Mark's coming. Maybe Mark is fast. I mean, maybe it's just, you know, couldn't meet him at the front door because Mark's too fast. And the last bit is we saw Ray and Rex grocery shopping, or trying to grocery shop. That got ruined, which Ray's trying to live a normal life. She had a horrible childhood, and so did Rex. Rex is, he started being a little bit of a dick there, but he's trying to be a better person, which is great. So we'll have to see if maybe a romance becomes something with those two. Didn't seem like it, but, you know, never know. They have a commonality of both having a horrible childhood. We learned the other episode that Rex was experimented on. His parents sold him to the fucking government for the price of a steak dinner, which I believe is what he said, and that is just the worst. Like, what? That's like, gotta feel for Rex. But yeah, so we got a lot of different storylines going on. Hopefully we don't do a lot of time travel stuff. We've done a fair amount of time traveling multiverse stuff. Let's stay here. Let's stay here in the present and deal with the Mark we have, asshole Omni-Man we have, and live in the present and figure out what's going on. Can't wait to see the reveal of the big baddie. Somebody said I should have recognized the name, the voice, but after watching it like 3 times, I was like, it sounds like Angstrom. It sounds like another Angstrom, you know? So we will have to see. Don't spoil it. I'm still simmering on who it could be. It's a very advanced and would take a lot of money, they said. Robot. He said it was very sophisticated from Earth, and you would need a lot of money. And it's not Cecil. That's going to do it for this episode. As always, guys, thank you so much if you got this far in the video. You are a hardcore of the channel, a true diehard, and I thank you with all of my heart. I really appreciate it. And then, as always, I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.